In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to download and install free video editing software. The software what we are going to download is VSDC Video Editing software. Let us see how to do that. First, I open my browser. You can use any browser to open or download the software. Just type VSDC. So if you entered VSDC and press enter key, you can see there is a website called videosoftdev.com. So this is the official website for downloading this software. Don't download from any other sources. Just go for the official website. Just click and enter the website. Now you can see we have the home page of the website. At the top of the website, you have the navigation bar. There you have the download button. Just move over the button. Now you can see option called video editor. Just click video editor. So that takes you into the download page. Here you have two versions of this VSDC video editing software. First one is 64-bit version and second one is 32-bit version. So if you have a 64-bit OS, you can go for a 64-bit version. If you have a 32-bit OS, you can go for this version. How to know whether we have 64-bit OS or 32-bit OS? Because if you have purchased a laptop or a PC, the OS will be pre-installed, so you may not have a chance to know what kind of OS we have. To know that, what you have to do is go to the start menu. If you have Windows 7 or 8.1 or 10, and just type system information. If you type system information, you will have the option here. Just click that. In system information, you can see we have a lot of information regarding our system. In this, you can see system type, which shows this is 64, x64, which means it is the 64-bit OS. So based on that, you can download which version you need. You can install 32-bit version into a 64-bit OS, but you can't install 64-bit software into your 32-bit. It will show you error, which means you have to download according to your OS. I have 64-bit OS, so I'm going to choose 64-bit version. When you click the download button, it will ask you, or it will automatically download the software. It has 76.5 MB file size. Just save that. After downloading the software, we are going to install. So the download was completed. This is the software which I have downloaded, Video Editor X64, which is 64-bit version. So now I am going to install the software. Let us see how to do that. First, I just double click or just right click and I choose Run as Administrator. Installing a software is such an easy one. What you need to do is just press a button which shows positive answers like OK, yes, next, next. At final, you have to choose finish. That's it. That's what we are going to do for all kind of softwares, almost most of the softwares. Here also we are going to do the same thing. At first it shows language. Yes, I'm going to press OK and I'm going to choose next. As usual I said. Here I'm going to accept the license agreement and I choose next. Again next. So it's going to install in our default folder. I choose next. And browser integration, I choose next. I choose next and I choose install. Yes, I want to install. So after in a few seconds or 10 to 15 seconds, the software will be installed. If you have a basic configuration laptop or computer, it may take 10 to 15 seconds more to install the software. Yes, it was finished. And just opening the browser, just close that. Here you can see finish button. If you want to launch the software immediately, after finishing the installation, you can choose finish. Or you just want to complete the installation, you are going to launch later, means just disable this launch VSDC Free Video Editor and just press finish button. So in my desktop you can see the software was installed, and I have the shortcut in my desktop. This is the software shortcut icon. If I double click this icon, that will lead to the software. Let us see. Yeah, it was opening. VSDC Video Editor. This software have two variation, which is first one is free and second one is pro version, which is a professional version. For professional version you have to pay the money, which does not require right now, because we can do all kind of editing work with free software itself. So when you are opening the software first time, you have the screen. Don't press upgrade icon, just press the close button and you will have the software. In next lesson we will see how to use the interface of this VSDC video editing software. Thank you. In this lesson we are going to see what is video editing. Video editing is the manipulation and arrangement of video shots, which means if you have a look at this definition, we have two areas. Video editing is the manipulation. This manipulation word has a lot of meaning, which means we are going to manipulate a video, we are going to edit, we are going to cut the unwanted areas, we are going to colorize, or we are going to remove the color. All those areas comes under this manipulation process, and we are going to arrange the videos. Shots means those videos are shooted from different angles. We have two types of video editing. First one is linear editing and second one is non-linear editing. Linear editing is analog video editing technique, which is what we have used for several years. With the help of tapes and film reels, we record the video and we are going to edit that manually. So for example, let me show you the room which is used for linear editing. So this is a linear video editing room. You can see all those instruments, mostly made for analog video editing. How they done that? See, for example, let me give you an easy example for you. If the interview was happening, multiple cameras will be used for the video making work. The anchor itself in a separate camera view, and the resource person will be in a separate camera view. So at least they have to use 3 different camera views for recording that interview process. When they record 3 different views with the 3 different cameras, they will use separate tapes for recording the video. After completing the video shoot, they will brought all the 3 tapes together and add into the system. You can see we have different monitors here. So each camera view will be played in a separate monitors. The editor will be sitting in the desk. He will play all the 3 videos together simultaneously, and he will have different views. He will have one new video tape which is going to record with the help of all those 3. If the anchor was talking to the guest, that time what he will do is he will record the anchor's camera view into the new tape. If the anchor was stopped and the resource person was started to speak, means he will shift that camera view, the recording camera view from the resource person. So this is a manual process. After completing the shoot, once again they have to play back all the videos, and they have to edit manually with the help of analog video editing system. This is non-linear video editing method. Till the Tamil movie called Thani Oruvan, they have shooted with the use of film strip only. What they have done is they have shotted with the film strips, and they convert that film strips into digital form during the editing process. Next video editing technique is non-linear video editing technique. Non-linear video editing technique means we are going to use digital softwares to do video editing process. You may have used Windows PC or Mac or laptop or notebook computer, tablets, mobile phones. You can use any device, but it should be in a digital form. That is called non-linear video editing process. See, in Tamil, Mumbai Express was the first film shot in digital video format and edited in digital video format. There was the year 2005, almost 15 years before itself was started. There are so many softwares available for non-linear video editing. These are the list of professional video editing softwares like Avid Media Composer, Adobe Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve Studio, and Final Cut Pro. If you are watching any movie, at the end during the credit scenes, they will display the names of the directors, assistant directors, associate directors, producers, actor and actress, all those names. That time you can see what are the softwares they have used. You can see this kind of logos mostly in that movies post credit. Premiere Pro was one of the best software was using in industry. The movies like Deadpool and the Gone Girl, those biggest movies completely edited with Premiere Pro software itself. In this video editing course, we are going to see how to do the non-linear video editing method using VSDC editor software. In this lesson, I am going to show you how to manage your project files for video editing. I am going to create a new project called World of Animals. That is what I am going to use for throughout the lessons. I was created a separate folder for that. So it was in desktop right now, but you can keep it in somewhere else like a D drive or E drive, or keep it in a safe way. So the project name should be the folder name, which is easy to find, and inside that folder, you need at least 5 folders. I have different kind of folders for different document files. I have a video files folder which has all the videos what I am going to use for this project. I have images folder what I am going to use for this video editing project work. I have documents folder which has the document what I am going to use. I have audio file folder, and I have animation folder. So this is the most professional way you can keep your files, and during the project work you can easily access the project files like videos, images and animations, everything. Keep it in this way, it is easy to manage your project work. In this project work I was used various video files. I have used 7 videos, which is all download from a royalty free website called Pexels. So this offers royalty free video and photo for you. You can download royalty free photos and videos. I have used these videos, and the pictures I have got downloaded from the website Pexels only. And I was going to use a sound. I am going to use 2 kind of sounds. One is speech from our HOD sir, Dr. Sundaresan, and another one is audio, which is downloaded from YouTube audio library. It is completely royalty free, so you can use it for your personal work or short film work or video lesson work, and again you can upload that video into YouTube. You will never have a problem like monetization. If you want to access royalty free YouTube audio, just go to the Google and type YouTube audio library. That will take you to the YouTube audio library, which has so many free files. Here you have a list of files you can download with the help of the download button. You can see the download button is here, and the complete list of files are royalty free. You also can download sound effects from YouTube. In this free music, you have different genre and mood and instrument sounds, which is completely free. Here you have the option called attribution. Here you have 2 parts: attribution not required and attribution required. If you choose attribution required, you can see there is a Creative Commons license attribution icon nearby the download icon. If you are using these files, you need to give a credit to the creator with your YouTube video. If you are using attribution not required audios, you don't need to give any credit to the creator. So this is also good for your monetization, to avoid monetization problem. So better choose attribution not required audios. This is good for your audio background. I have used one. which is zoom. That's what I'm going to use for this project work. And let us start the project work. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create a new project work with VSDC Video Editor. First, I open the software. I have a shortcut in my desktop. Just double click here, and the startup screen was running. Shows what is going on at present for the software. When it's opened, it shows you you can upgrade your software from free to professional. I don't want that. I just press close button and maximize the screen. This is the starting view for the VSDC Video Editor. The free version it shows here. Here we have menu bar, which we are going to use for the project works. They have given you what are the major works you can do with this VSDC Video Editor. You can do video project work. You can create slideshows with the pictures and videos. This is a way you can import the content. It's a simple process. You can also capture a video through VSDC Video Editor. For example, I have the web camera now. If I want to capture that web camera view separately, you can use this VSDC Video Editor. You can also record the whole screen, to do screen capturing work. We'll see all those things one by one. At the bottom, after that start project now, you have many icons which helps you how to do those project works with the VSDC Video Editor. If you click any one icon, for example, I was choosing video effects, that will lead me to the VSDC website, to the tutorial page. There you will have the separate instruction to achieve the project work. This is the opening screen. I'm going to create a new project work. So for creating new project work, I choose blank project. I just click blank project. Here what you have to do is you have to enter your project name. For example, my project name is World of Animals. You can't save like project 1, 2, 3, you have to give a proper name. So I have given my project name World of Animals. If you want to give an author name and publisher name, and if you want to describe anything about the video project, you can use all these things. Here you have device configuration. If you are making this video for YouTube particularly, you can choose that here. If you are making this for Facebook or iPhone or DVD, you can choose the device type which enables you the proper dimensions here, file formats, settings here. I choose free configuration right now. Here I have the option called resolution. I click this place, and here you can see up to Ultra HD, which means 4K videos I can edit with the help of this VSDC Video Editor from the very basic one. So in this I was choosing the video configuration, which is resolution called HD 1280 and 720. If you have a look at this diagram, it shows what are the different kind of resolutions we have. This is the HD resolution what we are following in this video. To create video lessons, tutorials, this HD is enough, it will consume only less amount of internet data, and that is good for students. That is good for learners. You can also use full HD if you are creating a short film or documentary film or event videos like that. This is the 4K video resolution, and this is the 8K video resolution. Not only in the sizes, but also you can see the values, the pixels count. The first one is the width, how many pixels we have from the start to end in x-axis, and the second one is the pixel count in how many pixels we have from the start to end in y-axis. So this is only for a single row and single column. The combination of single row and column will give you the complete amount of pixel values. If you look at this place, here we have two types of aspect ratios: 16:9, 4:3. 16:9 is the widescreen view what we are using in our mobile phone, in LCD TVs, LED TVs, computer monitors are right now. In olden days, like CRT monitors and those black and white TVs and beginner color TVs, they are using 4:3 ratio view. So I was preparing a video work for widescreen monitor. So what I am choosing is HD 1280 and 720. If you are going to view the video up to the 32-inch TV from the basic mobile device, this HD resolution is enough. This will save you a lot of internet data if they are watching the video. If you are going for a bigger one like Full HD or Ultra HD, the users need to spend more data for the video. So this is the optimum data for making any YouTube video, 1280 and 720. The frame rate should be the default one. Here it shows what is the width and height of the video. The frequency should be the same. This is for audio, and the channel should be stereo. The background should be automatic, which is black, and the opacity should be 100. Now I choose finish button to complete the project settings. So that's the end of this video lesson. Thank you. In this video lesson, I am going to explain how to use a workspace of VSDC software. At the top you have the menu bar, and left hand side you have Project Explorer. So here you can use multiple scenes for your project work, which is I will explain you later. At the right hand side you have Properties window. At the center you have Preview monitor. It will show you how the editing work is going on. Here you have toolbars for cut, copy and paste your content, for undo and redo. Here you have a list of menus which gives you support for adding video, audio and images into the video project work. You can also add text and shapes inside the video. At the bottom you have the area called timeline. So timeline is most important part of any editing software. Going to import a video into this place as a layer. You can see this software supports multiple layers, so you can add multiple layers of videos if you want to edit. You can also have audios in a separate layer, like in one layer I have audio, in another layer I have video, in another layer I have text, something like that. You can keep multiple multimedia elements in a separate layers. For that you have this timeline needle. It has the duration which indicates what is the length of your video you are creating. Let me import one video first. I'm going to import the video. To import the video, what you need to do is have to go to the editor menu, have to choose add object, and you have to choose video. The shortcut key is V, or you can use the toolbar. You can just click add video. Now I am going to choose any one video. For example, I choose this one, the aerial view. When you are adding the video, you have to tell where you need to place the video. For example, this is the scene beginning, so I want to start from here. So what I choose is I want to add a video from the beginning of the scene. Next, here you have to choose add a new layer. Since it's the first layer, it was in a default place. Just press OK. Now you have the video. You can play by pressing space bar. You can see I have the preview in the monitor. You press the space bar again, it will stop. During the work, if you want to view the video in a low resolution format, you can change here. See, I have the small arrow. I can change here for a preview, which will help you, do a work in an easy way without taking time delay. Right? So this is only for preview, but your project work will have high definition quality. You can see if I press the Project Explorer, the World of Animals, here you have the project setting, which is HD 1280 and 720. So this is only for preview purpose, which will help you, to do work without any time delay. Each video will have multiple frame combination. For example, if you have a look at the film strip, it will have a single frame by frame in a sequence per second. In a movie theater, the frames will pause at least 30. I'm going to zoom this. Here you have the preview monitor. If we zoom the timeline video with the help of the zoom icon, you can see each and every frame here. So I use this icon to move frame by frame. So you can see a single second video which contains around 30 frames, which means 30 pictures. You can see each and every picture here, and in a project window also you can see that option called frame rate, which shows how many frames per second we are seeing. And if you want to zoom out the video, you can do. With the help of these tools, project window and timeline and preview monitor, we are going to do a video editing project work. In this video lesson, I am going to show you how to edit videos and how to add effects for the videos. Let's get started. First, I choose add videos. I choose only one video right now, and I choose open. It asks me where I want to add the video, so I choose from the beginning of the scene I want to add, and in a separate layer, so I choose add a new layer. So this video has around 14 minutes time duration. You can see each video for this project has separate time duration, like this is for 13 seconds and this video contains 10 seconds. When you are doing editing job, what you are doing is you are going to cut and delete the unwanted areas, and you are going to keep the content what is required for audience or you. So what I am going to do is, if you look at this video, the beginning, from here only I need the video. I want to cut here, cut the video. I have to go to the editor menu and choose split into parts. Now you can see this video was divided into two segments. When it happens, you can't find the difference, but if you just click outside and select any one particular area like this or that side, you can see this video was now two parts. So I just select this first area, I just delete that because I don't want that, and I move this into the beginning. I just want only 5 seconds for each video. So what I am doing is, after 5 seconds, I place the timeline needle, I press editor menu, and I choose split into parts. So again I just click outside and I click this unwanted area and I delete this. So for the 5 seconds I have a video. Just choose add to layer. So all other those videos will be added in a separate layer. If you want to keep it in a separate layer, you can keep, or you can move to your own layer. Before that, what I am going to do is just want only 5 seconds of this video for each layer. So at the bottom you can see what was the present timeline needle duration. So here you have almost 5 seconds. Here what I am doing is at 10 seconds I just select the video and I cut it. Then I attach a video. 15 seconds I was cutting it. Like this I have to do it for each and every video. Okay, I just press Ctrl Z for undo. So when you are cutting, splitting that splitting a video. Then each video will be selected. You have to delete only the unwanted one. This is a big one, about only 5 seconds. So choose split the video, and this is the last one. I'm going to cut. I choose editor and I cut the video. So right now for 30 seconds I have the video. If you have a look at this video sequence, how birds, animals, like mammals, I have fishes. What I'm thinking is I want to shuffle this order. First I want to keep all those sea animals, then I have to add terrestrial animals. So for that what I'm going to do is, see, I just click the particular video segment, I move somewhere the bottom, which is allowed, and I move the jellyfish into beginning. So that is the first segment that I am going to use, and second, just click and drag, nothing else I have done. Second, that fish, and third, that seal. Fourth, I have birds. Fifth, I have those elephants, and sixth, I have that monkey. So right now I have the sequence from jellyfish to monkey. We have edited and we have arranged the video in what order we need. Now if you want to add any video effects, yes, look at this timeline. At present we have only one layer and we have 6 video segments. I choose the very first video and I move this timeline needle into the beginning, which means it's a kind of cursor, and I'm going to add video effect for this video. If you want to add a video effects, what you have to do is go to the editor and choose video effects. Here you have a list of video effects what you can use within the VSDC Video Editor. You have another way, which is just right click the video and you have video effects. So here you have lot of video effects. In quick styles we have a lot of color variation changes. Now just press Ctrl Z for undo, and for these kind of color changes you can use these quick styles. If I want to use some adjustments, I can use adjustments option like color adjustment kind of thing. For example, I'm going to choose hue and saturation. Choose hue saturation values. If I choose the adjustment value, that adjustment itself will be saved in a separate layer. So I just choose from cursor position, because at the beginning I have the cursor. I choose OK. So that hue saturation value will be saved in a separate layer, in a separate timeline. You can see scene 0 is our timeline. We have the videos there. Those effects will be saved separately in a timeline. If you want to adjust that changes, just click the HSV, which is hue saturation values option. Here you have the values. You can adjust. You can change. You can see how we change those values and reset those values. And I choose the second video, the fish, I'm going to add a different effect for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust. Yeah, I choose grayscale. I choose OK, but other videos don't have any problem with that. So like this, you can add video effects for each and every video segment. If you don't want this video effects, just go to the video effects timeline, just select that particular effect and delete. If you want to add multiple video effects for the same video, you can add, but that will be stored in the same timeline with different layers. So for example, just press Ctrl Z for undo. So we have added HSV, which is for jellyfish layer, and going to add one more video effect for this. So for that, what I am going to choose is editor, video effects, and I choose motion blur. The cursor should be at the beginning, or else we have to move that effect. So motion blur is a kind of blur, will gives you the illusion like movement. I was giving 80 value. So normally the jellyfish, was not having this kind of look, but right now, after adding that motion blur effects, it has that look. You can disable that effect, or you can hide the effect, with the help of this visible icon, or you can show. So for a single video segment, you can use multiple video effects, which will be saved in a separate timeline nearby that scene 1 or scene 0, whatever it is. If you don't want those effects, you can select and you can delete, in your effects timeline. That's how we can use your video effects for your videos. In this video, I am going to show you how to add images and text into the VSDC Video Editor. Let me show you. I was using the same project page. If you want to add image, for example, at the beginning I want to add a title called World of Animals. So what can I do this? I can create that design with any one software. For example, I have the PowerPoint. Here what I am going to do is I am going to create a title. In my document I already have that one. Yeah, just add the title called World of Animals. Now I want to change few settings for this presentation. I go to the view, slide master, page setup. Here I choose on screen show 16:9. That is the ratio what we are going to use for our project. I choose close master view. So that wide screen view is ready for my title. Next, what I have to do is I just want to select the right font and the right design. See, for example, I choose design and I was applying any one predefined design. Yeah, this looks good. A World of Animals. Now I want to save this presentation into JPEG image, JPG file. I go to the Office button. I choose Save As. Now I choose other formats. If you want to save, more than a default formats, you have to choose other formats. Here I have the option called JPEG, GIF and PNG, all are image formats. I choose JPEG file. I am going to save this in my World of Animals, an image folder. If you have multiple slides, you can choose every slide. Right now I have only one slide. You can choose current slide or every slide. So to you. So you can see in images folder I have a separate image called World of Animals. But if you have a look at this, have a quality issue. So how to solve that is it's easy. What you need to do is, once again go to your view menu, go to the slide master and page setup. In page setup you have width and height in centimeters. I just want to double that value, 25 instead of 25. Going to add 30.8, sorry, 30.8. Here I'm going to add 28.60. I choose OK. You will never have a problem with the design. Once again I'm going to choose file, which is office button, save as other formats, and choose JPEG file and save again in my documents. Yes, current slide. You can see now it was saved in my document page. This is much better, to compare that one. So now I have the title for my video. I just want to import that image from the documents. For that, what I need to do is, again go to the editor menu, add object, and I have to choose image instead of video. I can also use the shortcut Shift I, and I choose document, and I choose my image. I want that title, from the beginning of the video. So I choose from the beginning, and I choose OK. So from the beginning I have that slide, but in a separate layer. I want in the same layer. So what I am doing is, I was selecting those video files by clicking outside and dragging. You can select multiple content, and choose the image layer. I reduce the duration of the image layer by just cropping, and I keep this for 4 seconds, which is enough for me. Again I just fill the gap with videos. Just so at the beginning you have the title, after that you have the animals. So this is how you can import image within VSDC Video Editor. You can also add text manually within this software. Have the text tool, just click on the text and have to select from the beginning or where the cursor point was added. If you want to add in a separate layer, you have to choose add new layer. So just click over your screen and type what you want to add. We to add the text called documentary, and the text was in white color. If we want to change the properties of the text, what I need to do is go to the editor. In editor you have to select the text and go to the editor. In editor you have text color, and how the brush size, the contour size for the text, how the text style, you can change it if you want, how the font size and all those properties here you can edit as you need. So you can add text within the VSDC software itself. You can add shapes if you want, and you can also import images from outside. You can keep like this. Thank you for watching this video. In this video lesson, I am going to show you how to use audios and audio effects within VSDC Video Editor. Let me show you. First, I am going to import the audio. For adding the audio, what I am going to do is go to the editor, choose add objects, and I choose audio. You can use the shortcut key also. I have audio file. The audio track is zoom. Where I have to add is I just want to add from the beginning in a separate layer. So you can see the audio track is much bigger. Just want to edit this. So at the end of the video, I select the audio track, I choose editor and split into parts. Now I select the segment which is unwanted for me. Till this I need that audio. We know that some of the videos have audio, like this jellyfish and okay, that is the audio from my audio file. Just hide that this can layer. Only these two videos have audio. I don't want those audios. So what I am doing is I will select that jellyfish layer first. I go to the editor menu. I choose audio effects. In audio effects, you have all kind of effects. I go to the amplitude menu and I choose silence. Choose OK. For that jellyfish video, I have added the audio effect which is silence. So for the complete video, that jellyfish video itself, it was added. You can see already we have added a motion blur and hue saturation values. So all those adjustments are saved in a separate layer. And I come to the hen area. Here also I don't want any audio, which means the inbuilt audio. So I choose that video. I just right click here and I choose audio effects, amplitude, and I choose silence. You have to choose whole parent duration and I press OK. So that duration, 5 seconds will be silent. And I just showing my audio and I playing from beginning. Okay, for this jellyfish, I was removing that hue saturation value, but that motion blur was there. The video effects, what I have added. What I was thinking is, if the audio was too louder, I can reduce the volume of the audio. For that I choose the audio, right click and I choose audio effects. In audio effects you have amplitude. In amplitude at first you have amplify option. So with the help of amplify you can reduce or increase the value. So I choose the whole parent duration, which is for the whole audio. Choose OK. So for 33 seconds, for the complete that audio layer, I'm going to apply this effect. So you can hear the audio loudness what we have at present. and choose that effect, amplify. In properties window at the bottom you can see audio volume in decibel for 0, which means normal right now. If you want to increase more, you can enter the value. For example, I am going to increase 20 decibel. Now I am making the preview. What I am going to do is just increase 10 decibel value. That's too louder, but this is a neutral value. If you feel this is louder, you can reduce down the 0. For that, what you need to do is just add minus and you can enter the value. For example, I want to minus 20 decibels from this neutral level. You can see I have reduced 20 decibels. So if you have your audio in normal value, we don't need this amplify option. But if you want to reduce the volume or increase the volume, you can mention in decibels. If you want to minus, you can use minus symbol. So that is the easy way. You can add audio effects. It has so many audio effects. If you want, you can use according to your need. Please have a look at the end. So at the end, what I was thinking is, I want to finish, with a fad. So once again, I just right click on the audio track, audio effects, and I'm going to choose fade out, which means that sound will be finished in a slower way, like how the MP3 song finishing at the end. And at the beginning also I want to add fade in, which means sound will be 0 at the beginning, and in a few seconds it will be louder. For that, choose audio effects and I add fade in. Right? So in this video, I have added a title as an image. I have added video effects. I have edited the video. We have altered the video. We have added separate audio track. For the audio track, we have added audio effects like fade in, fade out, and if you want to use, you can use also that amplify option. We have added inbuilt text option. So we used almost all multimedia elements for this simple intro animation work. Thank you for watching this video. In this lesson, I am going to show you how to create video output with the help of VSDC software. So we have completed our project work. Now we are going to make an output. To make an output, the menu bar export project is going to use. I choose export project. If you choose export project, here you have the preview of our documentary. Here you have various output devices, various media devices. If you are preparing this video for web, you can choose web, or you can, if you are preparing for PC, you can choose PC. Has so many features here. What I am choosing is just choose PC, because if you choose PC, you can use it for web also. So I just choose PC and I choose export project. If you want to change the format, the video file format from AV to MPEG or a movie, you can choose whatever you want. So I want only AVI, which will support in a normal DVD players, VLC player, mobile, and all kind of things. So I choose AVI and PC. Now I choose export project. Before exporting your project, you can change the project location if you want. For example, I choose change name and I choose where I want to save my files. I go to the desktop and that particular project folder, World of Animals. Instead I was giving the name World of Animals. The file format will be a AVI and I choose. Now you can see the destination was changed, and you don't want to do any other changes because when you are choosing that profile, web or PC or phone, that itself have all those options. So finish. Now what you are going to do is just choose export project, and when you are pressing export project button, it will show you this appearance, and don't worry about that. Just come to the bottom and choose continue. When you press continue, at the top you can see how much percentage the project was rendered, which means successfully converted into video. At the top you can see how many percentages that video was exported. Just wait. Here also we will have the preview of what you are exporting. So it was going to get finished. So at the end, just press OK button and minimize that software. Go to your project folder. Inside you can see the rendered output. Just double click here. So we have seen those all videos and picture, that looks very clear, and you can see that motion blur what we have applied as a video effect. At the beginning also we have added a fade in for audio. The audio was rising slowly, and you can see the text what we have used VSDC. At the end the audio will be faded out in a slow way. So the 34-second video was successfully created with the help of VSDC software. And another important thing is it's a HD video with a resolution 1280 and 720. And if you look at the file size, it's only 11.8 MB. The total 34 minutes 34 seconds duration, which is very low to compare many video editing softwares. So we successfully created output for the video. In this lesson I am going to show you how to do green screen editing technique, which is also known as chroma keying technique. Let us see. For this work I have taken 3 videos. One is a cartoon character with green color background, and 2 more videos. Let me show you how to do the job. First, open the software. It's opened, and free edition is enough for me. Now I go to the projects, new project, or I can click blank project. Here I am going to give a name green screen work, and I have free configuration. The resolution will be HD, which is enough for me, and the frame rate will be at 29.970, which is per second. I'm going to show almost 30 frames, which means 30 pictures in the video, and I'm going to choose finish. Now I'm going to import the video. I go to the editor, add object, and I choose video. I go to video files, not a video file, animation folder. Here I have 3 videos. I choose all 3 and I press open. and I choose add to layer. So right now all 3 videos will be added as a single layer here. Just tool, just click the tool and move this tool to the screen till this properties window. You will not have any cursor change, but if you come after that properties window, you can see the tool was selected. Here you have to select which color you want to remove. So I just click the green color. Now you can see that green color was removed and few patches are there. To remove those patches, what I have to do is come to the minimum brightness threshold and I set this into 255 and minimum chromatic unit hue threshold value 255. Here what I am going to do is going to increase that value. So now you can see the edges are smoother to compare the previous time. We have removed all those green color unwanted background. Now you can reduce the cartoon character size if you want, and you can keep it somewhere like this, so the character will be there. I come to the main timeline from FX timeline. Here you can see the beginning where the character was, and after some time, when that ocean layer was started, we have the cartoon character here. What I was thinking is when that background was changed, I want to change the cartoon character position. So for that, what I have to do is I select the cartoon character layer here, I choose editor and I choose split. Now you can see I have the cut here. I have moved the position of the cartoon character. Easy one. So in this area, what you can do is you can add shape and you can add your own text, what you have to present for students or public people. For example, I'm going to add a shape here from the beginning in a new layer. When I draw the shape, you can see I have a rectangle shape here, and you can show some text here if you want. So we know how to add the text here. You may have copy and paste. If you want to edit the text, you can come here and you can change. So that's how the green screen editing work was functioning. Thank you for watching this video. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create an image slideshow with the VSDC Video Editor. I'm going to use these images, and I have an audio file which is downloaded from YouTube audio library, which is Skyline. Let me show you how to do that. First, open a VSDC Video Editor and choose Create Slideshow. Just click that. I'm going to choose the name called Sports Day. It's the name of the video file, and I need a HD resolution which is enough. I choose Finish. When I choose Finish, I have this window. Here I have the preview monitor. Here I have different effects, what I can use for my pictures transition. And in this place I have the option called Add Files. I choose Add Files and can serve the images by my project window. Accept this picture, choose all other image which is completely related to the sports. So you can see I have 7 pictures here. If you want to change the order of the picture, for example, I have the woman here stretching her legs. If you want to move this picture into front, at the first, you can press this button, move the file sequence to begin. So that particular file will be moved into the beginning. Or if I want to move on step by step, I can use this too. So based on your requirement, you can move the picture where you want. After move those images, if you click any one transition, for example, I have pad, which shows you the preview, how the picture is going to fade, and I have page turn effect. You can choose whatever the effect you want from this transitions. To apply the transition effect, what you have to do is just drag that effect and place in between the two images, exactly on the arrows. So we do like that. So if you are doing like that, those transitions will be applied for where you need. So I have 7 images. I have applied 6 transitions in between the images, and I choose apply settings. When I choose apply setting, here you can see I have all those images into the single sprite. So it works perfectly, but without music this looks very ordinary or boring. So I'm going to add audio track, choose edit, add audio. Here I choose audio file which is skyline. I choose from the beginning, I choose OK. So this is the finishing point. You can reduce the audio length, and I want to use audio effect which is fade at the end, fade out, yeah, to the scene end, and I choose add a new layer. So in effects layers I have that effect. So it was finished. Now I'm going to export this video. Choose export. I choose where I have to save. Yeah, the name was already sports day, which is my project name, and I choose export. I choose continue. So it was exporting. I was just added a random transitions. It was finished. Now I go to that folder where I have saved. Okay, it was saved here. Just button, keep it outside. Just playing. That's how we are doing image slideshow. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to capture our screen or how to record our screen with the help of VSDC Video Editor. Let's do. First, I open VSDC Video Editing software. In VSDC Video Editing software, at the beginning, I have many options. In this, I choose screen capture. When I choose screen capture, I have this option called VSDC Free Screen Recorder. Here we have result video format, which is should be in a recommended format. Here you have the destination path. I have changed the destination path into desktop and my project folder World of Animals. And the resume key is F5. If I want to pause the recording also, I have to press F5. But if I want to finish the recording, I have to use Shift F5, which is the shortcut key. And video and audio sources are here. I'm going to record the complete monitor screen, so I choose full desktop, and here I have audio settings. I choose microphone high definition audio device, which is what I'm right now using to record audio. I also have my webcam audio. If I want to record my webcam audio, I can use it, and others, already in default mode, don't want to touch that. If I want to record this cursor, the screen, I have to enable this. Choose record, choose start record right now, and at the left hand side top, I have the option called record and stop, and here I have another option which is show panel when you are starting recording. If I enable this panel, and I was starting recording means I will have a separate panel here, which will have my pencil tool and circle, rectangle, all those things. So I have enabled this right now, and I record. You can see I have a panel to start and stop the recording, and if I choose to start drawing, you can choose pencil and I can mark. If you look at this place, something like this. If I want to change the color, I can change, and if you want to mark a rectangle, I can use rectangle tool. If I want to mark with the ellipse, I can use ellipse tool. If I want to add some lines, I have different lines here. Simple line with arrows. and if I want to hide all those things I can use clear. So all those things are happening when I was doing recording work. See, you can see I have recorded 40 to 43 seconds here. When I finish drawing, I can't access these tools, and from here itself I can stop the recording or I can pause the recording. I can resume again, I can stop. So it was stored in my default position. So it was stored in my folder World of Animals. Just double click it and I was showing you. You can see I have a panel to start and stop the recording. That was the recorded one. Choose to start drawing, you can choose pencil and I can mark. If you look at this place, something like, so it was recorded. If I don't want that panel, I can disable that. See, I just press start recording, I disable that show panel and I press recording button now. So we don't have any panel right now. If I want to make some video lessons, I can do that. And I press Shift F5. The recording was completed. And in my folder I will have the video. So that's how the screen capture software for VSDC works. Just close the button. So that is one of the most important feature we have in VSDC video editing software. Thank you.